Hey everybody, welcome to another recap of Survivors vs. Villains. Last week, Cirie was voted off. Now, Rupert's pissed because he thought he knew JT. I mean, they've been spooning. Not really. But JT swears to Amanda that he's loyal to her, and she's just not buying it, though. I don't blame her, because I probably wouldn't be buying it from him either. At the Villains camp, Coach is running a Dragon Chi class on the beach. That is for everyone except Russell, because he's looking for the idol. And you know what? He found it, because perseverance pays off. But everybody's aware that he's got it. So it's time for the reward challenge. 3 from each team are in a pit. 3 more from each team are up on a platform. And they're going to be switching back and forth. There's 3 balls in the pit. And you have to toss the ball from the pit to the platform and make a basket. So the first to win 2 rounds wins the reward. So it's like best of 3. The reward, you ask, is a chocolate feast. Every kind of chocolate imaginable. And Jeff's got samples. Yeah, they were like chocolate chip size, but he's got samples. And it was a total FU moment from Colby to Jeff, because Jeff was like, you're not thrilled, Colby. What's going on? How come you don't want my chocolate samples? And Colby's like, let's just get to the challenge. Jeff was not amused. He doesn't like to be upstaged by you, Colby. So, amazingly, Colby was so fired up to get the challenge started, he ended up sitting out. What's up with that? So, on the Villains tribe, Sandra, Parvati, and Courtney sat out. First round, James hurts his leg. He can't walk on it, so he's got to sit out after the medic looks at it. So the heroes are at a disadvantage because they're not replacing James. He's just sitting out. And Rupert, he was a little bit rough with Jeri, and Jeri was pissed because she's not taking that. Not from you, chucklehead. So it was tied 1-1. So the Villains ended up winning the reward, which was kind of cool because anytime I get to see Colby like this is good. Sorry, all you Colby lovers, but Colby rubs me the wrong way. So at the chocolate reward, there was every kind of chocolate you could imagine. Even chocolate milk. Did they get Zit cream to go with that chocolate? Because I can imagine that everybody is going to be covered by the next day. Now, Parvati and Russell have a little stolen moment. They have a little toast to themselves because he reveals to her that he's got the idol. And she's thrilled because she knows that it's going to mean that she's going to stick around longer because they're going to try and flush it out and they're going to get rid of Russell. Maybe. So then Russell and Coach, they're not to be outdone by Parvati. They have their gay moment as well, where Russell knights Coach and Coach is just gushing. It was extremely gay. No offense to gay people. James is back. Yeah, they splinted him up and they sent him back to his tribe. And Amanda ran to him. That was pretty gay too. Even though they're heterosexual. Alright, so it's time for the immunity challenge. There's going to be 1 caller from each tribe and blindfolded pairs for the other members of the tribe. They're going to be collecting 10 puzzle pieces, and once they get them all back to their mat, they take the blindfolds off and the entire tribe puts together the puzzle. So sitting out on the Villains is Tyson and Danielle, because you can't sit out the same people back to back. So Jeri and James are the callers. James for the obvious reason of he's hurt. Will it pay off? They were tied, pretty much, in the beginning. You gotta love the blindfolded challenges, though. I never tire of seeing people walk into things or fall down in these. It's very entertaining. So the heroes ended up with a huge lead coming into getting the puzzle pieces back to the mat. But you know what? The heroes are not intellectual. They don't strategize well. They suck at puzzles. And they lost. Again. So they're having a little pity party for them. And Tom and Colby, they want James gone because if James doesn't go, it's going to be them. Because James obviously is hurt, so they figure they can play up that angle. But JT, Amanda, and Rupert have a different idea. They want Tom gone. Because even though James has a hurt leg, he's still more valuable than Tom. So Candace, I'm not sure she was totally on board with that at first. Or maybe she's playing both sides a little bit too. JT is obviously the swing vote. Because he definitely is playing both sides. So it's time for the tribal treehouse. James, what happened to your knee? It popped. It's not listening, but it doesn't hurt. When Jeff pulled out of the bag, my niece could beat you, James. And James was like, no, she couldn't. That was the funniest moment of the entire show. Better than the people falling down and walking into things. All right, so what happened at the immunity challenge? James pretty much blames Tom and Candace. Why? I don't know. But Tom turns around and majorly disses James and pretty much calls him a dummy to his face. So, is Tom concerned about going home? You better believe he is. With good reason, too, because he was voted out by at least 4 votes, and I think it was 5. But when he does his vote, he says, James, all mass, no class. I don't know how he could say that. Even if it is true. I don't know. I'm not on Survivor. So next time, which is in 2 weeks, on a Wednesday, it's Russell versus Rob. A meeting of the big personalities on the villains tribe. I think it's going to be like Thunderdome. 2 villains enter, 1 villain leaves. Till next week. Till 2 weeks. Much love.